I'm sure some of you figured out by the video title alone, but I no longer have Max Payne 3. The reason being, as I mentioned a little in my review of the game, was the controls. Whether that's aiming, running, or moving, or taking cover, it's just very, very clunky and loose, and the camera fights you, and cover is slow, and all that. And the reason why I no longer have Max Payne 3, despite it being a good game, and I suggest anyone to watch my review to go see if they like it, but I'm the kind of gamer who doesn't just run into things most of the time. I think things out. I think of possibilities. I look at my inventory. What do I have? And here's an example. Let's say there's a rock in between me and an enemy, like a big, big rock, and it blocks our view of each other. I'm gonna think of things to do, how to approach it. Like I'll run to this side and throw a grenade on that side, rush or flank him or rush him into me, or just something along those lines. And I'll either accomplish my task or I'll get killed because my aim was off, or my plan or my objective was off, or the guy just outbested me and he beat me. But I absolutely hate it when it's literally the game's fault. And what I mean by that is, say I do that same exact plan. I go to this side of the rock and I throw a grenade over here, and he runs into me, and I start shooting at him, but the camera and the aiming just aren't strafing with me correctly. They're not homing in on where I want to be, and I die because of that, not because of my own volition. That's the type of gamer I am, and I will admit I do rage when things, not when things not go according to plan, but when the game itself is at fault. And I'm not trying to take any blame away from me for being bad. As I mentioned before, there are times when I lose because I just sucked at that point in time. But in Max Payne 3, the multiplayer, along with those sometimes the multiplayer lag that comes into any game, it was a nightmare. You could start shooting at someone in front of you, but the camera would sort of pan away or fight you, and you'd be shooting at the side. And then when you try to readjust, you would readjust too much, and oh, I just want to scream. And the same thing with taking cover. If you're lucky enough to get in cover, because sometimes the buttons don't respond. If you pop out of cover and you pop back into it, it's very, very slow and sluggish, and you're wanting it to hurry up because it's not your fault that you prepared to take cover while someone or before someone's going to shoot at you, but they're still getting the shots in because cover is taking so slow. And then you try and shoot back, and as I mentioned before, the camera is just. Now for Max Payne 3, it wasn't always. I'd say maybe 60% of the time that's what happened, and that even for me that was a bit too much to deal with, because again, I'm the gamer who plans things out, and I really take everything into consideration with how I approach myself. And if the game can't match up to that, then I will not keep the game. But again, Max Payne 3 is a good single-player game, and if you're wanting maybe an arcadey feel for multiplayer, I suggest still playing Max Payne 3. But for more on Max Payne 3, be sure to check out my multiplayer impressions and my review. Thanks everyone for watching.